All right, for my third and final pick of the week and the fifth pick of the Sunday six pack, I'm going with the Washington football team plus 7.5 at BetMGM at home against the Los Angeles Rams. I make this line closer to 5, which is the main reason that I took it. Dwayne Haskins is being benched here for Kyle Allen. I think that this is a stupid move. I think Dwayne Haskins has a much higher ceiling, and you want to find out if he will be your franchise quarterback or not this year. You should keep him in. But in Haskins' current state, him compared to Allen, pretty much a wash. And this line's actually come down, I think, slightly since the announcement. So the market maybe likes Kyle Allen more. I don't think there's that much of a difference between current version of Dwayne Haskins and Kyle Allen. I'm not a fan of either of them right now. But this Rams offense was doing some great things early on. Sean McVay switched up a lot of things to protect his offensive line, to protect Goff, short passing, new running attack. But teams are starting to get film on that. They didn't have much success against the Giants last week. The football team's defense has been really good, especially against the pass. Top 5 DVOA against the pass. Top 5, I think, overall. We know about their defensive line. That's where I think that they're going to dominate this game. They can disrupt the Los Angeles offense attack, not only off the edges, but also up the middle, where Los Angeles is really weak. And they're going to get an immediate push up the middle and blow up what the Rams want to do. I don't obviously love the Washington offense. I think that this game – I think that Washington will be able to find enough points here to at least stay within a touchdown. Wouldn't shock me if they won outright. They forced Goff into a couple mistakes here. I think this line's way too high at 7 or higher, but especially at 7.5, I make it closer to 5. So give me Kyle Allen and the Washington football team as my third pick.
Yeah, I mean, I think Haskins – I think he should have been benched. Before the year started, I said –
Yeah, I agree. He's been awful, but, we've seen what Kyle Allen is, so it's like – I don't know.
You don't bench him for Kyle Allen. That makes no sense. But, I mean, from the perspective of is he going to be a franchise quarterback? No, he's not. Look at all the quarterbacks in this day and age that are good, and think about when they have become good, when we have seen the flashes. I mean, Mahomes, Wilson, even go back to Andrew Luck. All of these quarterbacks, Dak was good, from the jump. These guys are good immediately. It's not taking, into the second year and they're still the worst quarterback in the NFL. This is just Sam Darnold all over again. You're just going to continue to give him starts, and he's going to once you get this many dropbacks, you have, 300-400, a lot of the numbers start to become predictive for quarterbacks, and Haskins is bottom of the league. So I get why they benched him from the perspective of he's not going to be their franchise quarterback. He's not going to be ready anytime. Quarterbacks are either ready or they're not. It's either it's a have and have not league, and Haskins doesn't have it. I think Allen's a tiny bit better if we're talking, spread value. These two quarterbacks were the 2 worst in the league in adjusted net yards per attempt last season. That being said, I think the Rams probably are a little bit overvalued. I actually like the contrarian over in this game. I think that both teams will actually be able to score. I think Allen is going to play a little bit looser. I think he won't be afraid to target Jalen Ramsey for better or worse. That might not always turn out, how they want it. But I think this Washington team, being that there's really no film for McVay in that defense and Staley to kind of go off of on Allen with this team as opposed to Haskins. And they're traveling across the country. I think the defense is going to be a little bit shaky. I think you could see some points in this one. Both of these teams are top 8 in situation neutral pace. Washington number 3, the Rams number 8, and you have Kyle Allen, because he's turnover prone as well. The overs have gone 10-3 in his starts, including 7-0 when it's 47 or below. So I think you will see some points. I think you will see a better Washington offense, a looser Washington offense. I think Gibson will play better or be even more involved. But, so
Yeah, I think you're going to see both quarterbacks turn it over here.
Yeah.
And Allen has played under Rivera, has played before, has started before. It's not like you have to treat him with complete kid gloves. So I think that it's a fair assumption that they'll play pretty similar. And he might play even looser going downfield.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about what was the number one thing with Haskins? A slow decision maker, right? Allen is a guy who knows, this offense more or less. I think they're going to be able to go faster with him. So, I would expect some points. I like it. It's at 44.5 at BetMGM, the official odds provider of the Action Network podcast. So I like it at that number.